Hello everyone, my name is Joyce Bentley, and I'm running for Congress District 1 in the great state of Nevada. I lived in Las Vegas 42 years. I was a banker, a realtor, and a small business owner. I believe the bottom line is money. And when you remove government corruption, most, if not all, taxpayer dollars flows back to the people. My definition of government corruption is any politician that steals taxpayer dollars and ignores the U.S. Constitution. One of the biggest government corruption cases in the U.S. was the state of Illinois versus CRUNDWELL. Please see links below. Spoiler alert, in 2013, that government corruption got 20 years in prison. And now for the magic of the computer.
As you can see on the virtual blackboard, there are the letters C.A.F.R. It's pronounced CAFR. These letters stand for Comprehensive Annual Financial Report. These are financial reports that must be filed by all 50 states to the federal government every single year. They show all the state dollars collected and all state dollars spent. State multi-million-dollar investments are also listed in the CAFR. In a moment, I'll be reading two different scenarios that explains how the CAFRs work. One is the right way, and the other is the corrupt way. First, I'm going to give you some definitions to help explain the two scenarios. 1. The people of the state. People equals boss, employer. 2. Employee equals the state, state. 3. The elected equals money managers, MM. 4. The bank equals state treasury, treasury. 5. Budget equals operational expenses, OE. 6. CAFR equals financial reports. 7. Shortfall equals mistake. 8. Money equals taxes. First, the right way. The boss pays the employee $1,000 in money. The employee deposits the money into the bank. The elected make a budget of $900. After the budget is satisfied, $100 remains in the bank. 2 days later, the elected announce they've made a mistake in the budget by $10 and need more money to cover the budget. The $10 mistake is then covered by the remaining $100 in the employee bank account. The budget is finally satisfied, leaving $9 excess in the bank for future use. All money in the treasury is accounted for in the C.A.F.R. Now the corrupt way. The corrupt scenario plays out exactly the same, except after the elected announce they've made a mistake in the budget by $10 and need more money to cover the budget, the elected refuse to use the $100 excess in the bank to cover the $10 mistake. The elected mislead the boss into thinking there is nothing in the bank and that it is necessary to pass more new tax laws to cover their mistake. The elected then vote to pass more new tax laws against the boss. The new taxes not only satisfies the $10 mistake for that year, the new tax laws generate even more revenue than the excess $100 already in the bank. The new tax laws stay on the books year after year, generating more and more money that is usually placed into abstract accounts under obscure names like capital funds, rainy-day funds, general funds, reserve funds. These are all just slush funds that are used by the elected at their discretion with little or no accountability. When all money is kept in the bank, all money to the penny must be accounted for legally. Stringent rules are put in place to use treasury money. When tax dollars are placed into funds, treasury rules and procedures usually get thrown out the window. The boss are fleeced every time unnecessary new tax laws are passed by the elected. Remember, A law is a demand, not a request. Okay, take a breather. You made it to halftime. It's almost over. The corrupt scenario equates to you demanding more money from your boss. Can you imagine demanding more money from your boss because you refuse to live within your means? You'd get fired. We have to fire the government corruption right now, too, for the future generations of Nevada. And in addition, all 50 states invest in what are called blue chip stocks. Procter & Gamble, Amazon, Walmart, General Electric, Tesla, Netflix, etc., etc., etc. Blue chip stocks never lose on the down market. The billion-dollar stocks may fluctuate, but rarely ever lose significantly. So where's all that investment money that's supposedly going into the state treasury to avoid new tax laws? Each state account must have tens of billions in revenue after 100+ years of corruption. When I get to Congress, I will demand an independent audit of Nevada's CAFRs to find out where all the money is. I hope this video gives you a small inkling of how vast the corruption is in our government and why government corruption must be removed. Please go to joycebentley.com for more information on me and my platform. For a clean government, for the future generations of Nevada, please vote for me, Joyce Bentley. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your support.
Okay.